Alright everybody, welcome to Now Loading. As you can see, I am playing Super Mario RPG and we are going to explore how to defeat Culex. So, let's go ahead and get into the menu first. Show you what I've got equipped. So let's go ahead and, as you can see, all of my guys are at level 30, Mario, Geno, and Toadstool. Well, let's see what we've got equipped. We have the Lazy Shell, which is Mario's best weapon. The Fire Shirt, which I believe is his best armor. And we have the Rare Scarf, which raises the defense power, obviously. Just give him a little bit more defense. For Geno, we have the Hand Cannon, which is his second best weapon. I haven't gone through Bowser's Keep yet, so I don't have the best one yet, but so I have his Fire Cape as well, which is his best armor. And True Form, I'm not sure exactly what Culex fires. I don't know if it turns you into mushrooms or scarecrows, so I figure might as well. We have Toadstool's Frying Pan, which is her best weapon. The Lazy Shell, which is the best armor in the game. And that's primarily why we're trying to defeat Culex, is because he has a good item to counteract what the Lazy Shell does, which is lowers some of the stats. And then, you know, we don't want Peach to get, you know, muted or anything, so we have a safety badge. So for items, we got a couple max mushrooms just in case, you know, just in case Peach goes down. We got lots of maple syrup. That way we can make sure that we have plenty of flower points, because, you know, we don't want to go, you know, out of there and you know, run out of magic. We have plenty of pick-me-ups in case that, you know, Toadstool goes down. We have a couple red essences, which allow people to, not get attacked for 3 turns. We got Yoshi's Cookie. I've never used it, but hey, whatever, just in case. And of course, Rock Candy, which is the best item to attack enemies with, because it attacks them all. So, without further ado, let's go in to fight Culex. I hope I'm saying it right. Is it Culex? I hope so. So, use the shiny stone to open the door, and here we go. So, for those who don't know, Culex is actually a character, it's a boss from Final Fantasy game, and Square decided to just put him in the game real quick, and, you know, as an optional boss, just to a little bit of throwback to their games. So, we are going to go ahead and start taking him on. He himself is not too bad, but see those 4 little gems? Those are the biggest issue. So I've actually never used a rock candy before. I actually did a whole bunch of mushrooms to the Mushroom Boy in, I think it's Rosetown. And thanks to a fellow Now Loading, you know, friend or, you know, host or whatever, Richard Wells, he told me about if you use rock candy and you press the item button at the same time for a timed hit, you actually get a freebie, which is nice. And as you can see there, Mario got turned into a mushroom, so I'm really happy that I put the True Form pin on Geno. So, you know, I may be a little bit over prepared for this for this battle. I mean, I see that a couple of my guys are taking very, very few hits. I'm sorry, not hits, but, you know, they're losing very few hit points. So, you know, 20, 30 isn't that bad when you've got 200 or so. So, anyways, so I try a couple of times. I've been trying to hit the button at the right time to get the rock candy to go off and give me you know, a spare one, but oh well, we'll just keep on trying, because the rock candy is pretty nice, and it just took out the green gem, which is nice. Reminds me of when I fought the Axum Rangers. I had you kind of want to prioritize which color you want to take out first, but luckily rock candy answered that question for us already, and that was green. So, just so you guys know my primary setup here, Peach, which is Prince Toadstool. I'm using her primarily as the healer. I barely ever attack with her, only if nobody else needs to get hit. I'm not sure what that Shredder attack does, but whatever. And Geno is primarily my I guess along with Mario, I just have them attacking. So just have them pretty much going at, you know, attacking everything that moves, and I have Toadstool healing them whenever they get hit. So, oh my, so now my plan is, now I know Toadstool has the ability to bring somebody up using her, I think it's a comeback, that's it. But rather than doing that, I'm actually just going to heal the team there, and I'm going to use a pick-me-up with Geno. And the reason for that is that the comeback only brings Mario back, or whoever she pulls back, with like 60 or 70 life. Meanwhile, the pick-me-up will bring them back with full health. So for me, it's worth it to you know, burn the pick-me-up, and that's why I went in there with so many of them, because I really didn't expect everybody to survive so well. I was expecting it to be actually a lot worse. So, but now here I'm gonna do the same thing. Is I'm gonna heal with Toadstool, and then I'm gonna use Mario to use a pick-me-up on Geno, because if you bring them back and they only have 60 life, you're pretty much just wasting a turn with the comeback. So it's really just in your best interest to, I mean, at least in my opinion, to use the pick-me-up, and that way they come back with a healthy amount of health, and then that way they can survive an attack like that. So even though it was 150, now Geno has a chance to live, and that way we can use a group hug, which is now Mario's down. Nice. Oh, and both of them are down. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and see what we can do here. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Geno's turn is after Peach's, so if we just go and... I guess I just lucked out there with the Shredder. Now I'll bring Mario back, and I'll probably just burn that last rock candy now, so... Let's see. Alright. Oh, there it is. Alright. So yeah, I mean, this battle's, I guess it's a really good idea that I came in at 30. I mean, I'm still losing people and stuff like that. So, yeah, I mean, I guess it is a pretty difficult battle. It's certainly the hardest one that's in the game, for those who don't know. Apparently, this guy is even harder than the last boss, which we will be defeating this Tuesday at www.nowloadingtv. This Tuesday being August 21st. I've already gotten to the factory, which is the place right before we fight Smithy. So we're gonna be sure to finish that up today. So, I mean tomorrow. So I'm kind of choosing which gem I want to kill, because you know where I'm out of rock candy, and so let's go with yellow. And let's see, just getting hit with a bunch of spells. Nice. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I did a comeback there because that way I can still attack with Geno. It doesn't look like they're doing too much damage. So now the Dark Star is interesting. I originally thought that it damaged everybody, but it only damages the one person that's, or it only damages one person. So yeah, now I can use Geno to attack everybody that's on the screen, which is nice. Mario only has the ability to attack one person, so that's kind of why I decided to do that. And he does a lot of damage, which is nice. The lazy shell is a really nice item. So. Alright. It looks like I'm doing pretty good on flower points, so that's nice. I'm happy to see that 2 of them are already dead. That's pretty cool. I mean, 2 of the gems, I should say. I mean, even though I had 2 guys go down, I mean, it's still pretty nice that I still have the yeah, whatever. That I'm still kicking is a way to put it. yeah, so primarily I'm just kind of going, going around, just following my main dynamic. Now, Mario was the only one who got hurt that turn, so I went ahead and just used a therapy on him, which is just a single-person heal. So, yeah, here's what I was talking about, is that the Dark Star, even though it looks like it hits everybody, it only tagged Mario, which is pretty nice. Oh, and I ran out of MP, so gotta drop the maple syrup on it. 40 flower points. Oh, I called it MP. Sorry about that. Oh, and there goes the yellow. Alright. So now we're just down to the red, and then we focus on Culex. So, yeah, I know that this game's pretty old, and I'm sure that a lot of people already have Culex videos online, but you know what? I've never beaten the game, which if you watch the stream, I mentioned. And Culex is, the hardest boss in the game. So I figured, you know what? If I'm gonna beat the game, might as well do it in style. So I also have already done the 3 ghosts and gotten the ghost medal, which is another side mission within the game. And I think after this, we'll be set and ready to go for Cully. So, I mean, not Cully, for Smithy. So, like that, mix Culex and Smithy together, you get Cully. So, and now that now all the gems are gone, I mean, it's gonna be pretty easy, I'd imagine. So, I mean, everything that all the spells that he's tossed at us really haven't hurt that much. I mean, see, 20, 30, so I mean, 51 damage altogether across the team there. So it's not that terrifying. I think I've got this one in the bag. So I just made a mistake there, didn't I? Meant to do a group heal, but that's fine. I guess Peach was just a little bit greedy. Wanted all the heal to herself. And really, nobody's really that hurt, so I'll just attack with Peach for now. I just want to kill this guy. I'm afraid that, like, oh, there we go. I was about to say, I'm afraid that he's got some huge attack at the end. So, and there's Mallow, and got him up to level 29, and there we go. So there you go. I mean, that's how I beat Culex. You saw all my items and everything like that. So hopefully it was of some help. And enjoy the rest of the goodbye video from Mario RPG. Alright, have a good day, everybody.